what time it is, man. Welcome to the Black Cat Panther Podcast Experience, man. Your favorite crew is up in the building, man. So without further ado, wake on up, come on in, wipe your feet off on the mat, man. Fellas, how y'all feeling tonight?
We
Feeling
in
good.
here. We in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we got a bevy of things to talk about. We got a lot of things. Y'all see the thumbnail, man. Is the corner room solidified? Look, seat belts. Seat belts, everyone. In the words of Miss Frizzle, lock down. What can we do to solidify this cornerback room? Plus, there's a bevy of things that went down today. Press conferences all over the way. Frank Wright getting up to the podium and just bumping them gums like he usually do. And shout out to everybody that believes in these Carolina Panthers right now because I put a lot of stuff in the community today. There was a lot of news that was worth talking about. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Somebody predicted that Bryce Young is going to break a rookie record as a quarterback. We're gonna talk about it later on, as well as Rajon Wright. How big of an impact will he have in this cornerback room, man? So without further ado, let's get into it as we do, man. Fellas, first things first, Rajon Wright and the impact of this cornerback room. How y'all feeling about it?
I feel good about it. I mean, I think we've been calling it from a while ago, saying that he would be that guy that would make it to the team out of the undrafted free agency. I think we all agree that he would be that one. So he has I would say the pedigree already there. It's just gonna see if he can tap into that potential.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you
Well,
like this. Go ahead, go.
I gotta look at things like this. Okay, like I told y'all before, you got this coaching staff put together, first year coaching staff from since we're talking about cornerbacks, so we on the defense. So let's bring Mr. EJ Evero to the front. Now, he don't got time to play. It's probably gonna be maybe 4 to 3 coaching jobs come up next year because a couple people on the hot seat. This guy, make no doubt about it, this guy is looking to be a head coach somewhere. This year, year after next, he probably gonna be a front runner for a coaching job. So, do he have time to play with a Rajon Wright, or is he gonna have to play because of injury, or is he gonna have to play because of depth, or these other guys ain't cutting the mustard? That might be the question. It might not be because this guy's so good and we found a diamond in the rough. He is an undrafted free agent. And he's an undrafted free agent for some type of reason. So if his hands ain't right, if he can't get his footwork, if his cover skills ain't gonna compensate or do what we need to do, it just ain't gonna translate to the NFL type game. We got to figure out why he dropped. Oh, Q drop, Q drop.
The hell you
We got to
got
figure out
going
why this
on?
guy dropped so. Yeah,
That fucker
who was
took
that?
me
Me?
all the way out.
Oh, oh, oh.
My
I
bad,
see. I
bro. My
seen it.
bad. I'm in the background. Yeah, doing all type of trying to figure shit
You,
out.
you know
But
what they call that, Pop? Doing too damn much is what you
pretty
doing.
much.
Rest your damn nerve back there. I don't know what the hell
Yeah,
you got going on.
yeah, but we got to figure out why
We
he
could
dropped
see.
Q. Why he dropped so low.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Go. I'm getting exhausted thinking about the what ifs with this team right now, man. You know, it's one of those things where I just can't figure it out, man. It's one of those things. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yeah, yeah. I, I don't know, go. I had an opinion on it, but my opinion has just went out the door with it, man. Because I'm getting frustrated at this moment, go. I'm starting to get frustrated.
Hmm. What's the frustration? Where is it coming from?
It's starting to get pinned up aggression, man, because it's like we know what this team need to do. We know what they need to take care of, and it's just starting to frustrate me that they overlooking certain stuff, man. It doesn't that frustrate you?
Well, it's a lot. It's a couple of things that I think they should have been looking at or paying more attention to. And I get where you're coming from. Then a lot of things that they fixated on saying order of importance, but we still on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? It could be on the roster already.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
Well, okay. Now, when you say could be on the roster already, what position are you speaking of?
Well, if we talking about cornerback, defensive line, if we just focusing on defense tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could already be on because you can't build a perfect team in 1 year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I started with. They only got 1 year. This is a how do I keep saying, man? You know, when I was talking rebuild and I was talking all that other stuff, and I was talking about that other guy messed up us for the last 3 years. And, I mean, you got to hit reset mode. So people got to get out the door. People got to come in. People got to clean up some stuff. It could already be on the roster. Do you? I even asked the question. Do you think we're gonna make some more moves? I was listening today. People talking about Clowney being out there, and what's my other man name? That's a free agent.
Yannick Ngakaway,
Jan,
whatever his name.
yeah, Ngakaway. You see what I'm saying? People are like, well, what the hell are we waiting on? That would go ahead, Yannick. If you say Clowney's production dropped off, Ngakaway is doing just enough what we need. You know, so what are we waiting on?
I don't know. The smart thing is to have some of these guys in before camp. That way they got time to actually learn a damn playbook and get some cohesion. But it's like I look at Frank Wright and he walk his narrow ass up to that damn podium and he just talked today and he seems so goddamn content with the way this team is right now.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. He seemed content.
And that
So
makes me
it
say,
frustrates me a
if
little
you
bit.
get, yeah, if you put trust in them, when we say, oh, this is an all-star coaching staff, all-star cast, and you putting the trust in them, you might, that's where I'm coming from. It may be on the roster. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of how I feel. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he showed. Man, I don't want him to go up there and be crying or nothing. You know what I mean? Like that would just make everybody panic. Um, I know he knows he's got to come in here and be the janitor. They got to come in here and clean up after
It's true.
what we didn't have. So just like how we got to taper our expectations, we also got to taper our patience as well, because we know some guys that are not going to be here. Some guys that we knew we're gonna have to. They weren't gonna be able to get everybody out of the draft, especially the way they went about it. And they said that before we went in the draft. So right now, I think they're just trying to see what they got. But I do think Frank Wright is 100% complete, confident in his staff. And if I had these guys, I would be too. I mean,
Man, look,
I don't think you're gonna see the best out of your staff this year. I think you're gonna see it next year, really starting to, blossom.
yeah, but remember I told you before, Pop. If that's the case, they better not come out here and lay a damn egg this year after all that. I'm gonna call this shit that they talk, because you go out, you get the Legion of Boom at the coaching position, and you do all this trading up and drafting up. I call that shit talk. That's how I look at it. You better not talk all that shit and then turn around and lay an egg for this season.
But
You damn sure better.
hold on now, hold on. They went up and went and got Joe Boy though.
Hmm?
They went up and got Joe Boy, BJ. You weren't saying that when we got him.
BJ, who
So
the fuck is
I
BJ?
mean, DJ Johnson, BJ Johnson.
I'm talking about trading up number one, nigga. That's what I'm
Well, that
talking
too.
about.
I mean, but I mean,
Man,
they
DJ
traded
Johnson just a complimentary piece to whatever the
they
fuck
traded up
going on here.
they traded up twice to get your quarterback and also get your set your edge.
Nigga,
Uh,
as
uh,
big as this
uh,
is right now, he is setting the edge for everybody. Because if you don't get nothing out of him, you ain't getting shit else from this damn defensive line other than Brian Burns. I hate to tell you that. Because if you're waiting on Marquise Haynes, your ass gonna be waiting till you're gray in the face. I hate to tell you that.
I'm
Hey,
not. I've never been a big fan of Marquise
and
Haynes.
I got a report. There was a report yesterday, man, that he might not like be 100% the beginning of the season.
Who?
Brian Burns,
Talking about because of that
like
surgery
you
he
know, he
did?
had that surgery and everything, like still kind of say 75, 65, 80%, something like that. He might not be full go come week one.
I think he'll be
That
fine,
they gonna
man.
have to that they gonna have to say control his reps, or you know that he ain't gonna be 100% ready to go or ready to be used like we want to come week one.
He better get ready. He want this $25 million a year. He better
Oh,
be
there you
ready.
go. There you go with this shit
I don't
here.
want to hear no excuses. They went in there
Pop.
and fixed your little ankle sore. You out there with your little Daisy Dukes on, throwing your knees up like you ready to go. If you got hurt, sit down. No
Tell me
sir.
why you tell me why you mad, Pop. God damn.
I mean, because we know I'm my bad. I came out a little angry, didn't I? My fault.
Yeah, you came off a hella angry.
I'm just saying, we're going to pay you this man this money, and then you ain't gonna start. And we know, and we all said, okay. I even came down and was like, all right, yeah, we're going to have to pay the man because of what he's been through. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Yeah. Well,
bro.
I didn't say not saying that he ain't gonna start. It's probably gonna be a pitch count. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's fine as long as he pitch and get out there and get some sacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm, I'm,
Pop,
I'm cool.
you acting like injuries don't happen. God damn.
They do happen. That is true, and we have been hit with the injury bug. I'm glad
Uh
to
huh.
hear and report that DJ and Hayden Hurst will be practicing Friday. They'll be getting a little bit more
And
little reps and stuff
he
like
had
that.
a little surgery. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, the hernia surgery. Yep, sports
Mm-hmm.
hernia surgery. Yeah.
Oh my. So I'm like, what the fuck, bruh?
Shout out to that naked ass Chief fan to keep bringing his ass up in here. What's up? What's up? Y'all boys ain't
MKC,
winning
what's
shit no
going
more.
on, boy? Please support, son. For real, for real.
Yes, sir. You know I gotta talk a little shit, man. All love over here, brother. My man Jay Issue said, "Can we talk about Andy Dalton today?" Oh, I saw that little punk ass throw he had that didn't even cut the mustard. But what I'm hearing, and this is through the grapevine, your boy Matt Corral has surpassed Andy Dalton on the damn depth chart. That's
I
what motherfucker.
told y'all. I told you. I told
Yep,
y'all what it was.
yep.
Granddaddy can't cut it no more.
Well, he was just
Granddaddy.
he was just supposed to be there to be a what his role is, a backup. You understand what I'm saying? A backup.
Keep him locked in
And
on the game.
I'm telling y'all, y'all can mark the word on this right here. It's gonna be a problem if Matt Corral continue to shine.
Yeah,
I'm through with it, and I'm through with it.
they don't understand. Go like the bigger he grow at camp, the worse it's gonna be for the season going along for Bryce Young. I'm gonna tell
Thank
you that
you,
right now.
thank you, thank you,
Why
thank
don't y'all give
you.
Matt because the first mistake that Bryce Young have, well, Matt Corral sitting right there.
Yeah, he
Next
been
next
sitting all
mistake
year.
he
Yeah,
made.
he just broke his foot. He broke his foot, so that means he was in the meeting rooms and he was this and that. He got 1 year ahead of him. Watch it now.
Mm-hmm. You about to hear all kind of explanations for Matt Corral because now, like I said, well, we could let Bryce Young sit for a year and play Matt Corral and see what we got of him. Why in the fuck would we do something like that? You know, they say all kind of idiotic stuff you do realize that a rookie quarterback is going to make mistakes, and after every mistake does not call for you to take him out of the game.
Mm, mm,
He's gonna make
mm,
mistakes somewhere, some
mm.
point, somehow. The only way you learn is by trial by fire.
Well, not if expectations are playoff, Super Bowl, deep playoff run, because ain't he a point guard?
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
Ain't he a
I'm just
point guard? I mean, shit,
Jay Issue say
leadership
what Andy
skill.
Dalton showed him today pissed him off. I mean, it looked like he didn't give a fuck about being there at practice today. Did you even see it go?
No, I didn't even see it, man. I'm not worried about anything until we get to Wofford. As far as though these little, they just trying to get the book. The shit is vanilla right now. I'm waiting to get to Wofford and get some pads on, or that joint practice with the Jets or something like that, man. That's when you're gonna start to see some more game speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just playing catch and throw right now. They playing backyard football, catch, shit like that, man. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not too worried. It don't worry me right now. They're still putting in nuances of the offense, building the playbook. Because like you said, you alluded to begin with, Q, when you first started um, opening it up. You
Mm-hmm.
said Frank Wright brought his ass to the damn podium today, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
what kind of you wanted to see, or don't even give a damn about seeing. But that's what he was say. He alluded to. Frank did. This is Frank Wright. Now you can go back and watch the video talking about him and Thomas Brown going back and forth about stuff. So he'll
Mm-hmm.
take some of his shit. He'll take some of his shit. And sometimes he got to pull a rank on him. Sometimes he tried to pull a rank on him and saying, no, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. That ain't right. That ain't. So they still bouncing shit off of each other right now at this stage. So
What
I
I
really
told
ain't
you the
worried
other
about
day,
it.
oh, what did I
Yeah.
tell you the other day? If this offense does not come out and look the way that Frank Wright wants, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
tell you who's going to be the fall guy for all of this shit. Why you think Thomas Brown so damn vocal about this shit? Because he
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
realizes if they don't get this shit right this year, his black ass is going to be the first person out of the door. I told
Well,
y'all
maybe
that
not
shit, and
out
y'all
of maybe
best
not out
believe
the
it.
door, Q, but his black ass won't be the first one considered for one of those three to four jobs that's coming up come next year or the year after that.
Go. Let us start
Or
off. Let us start off like 1-2, and then go on a 4 game skid or a 3 game skid back
Oh
to
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah,
They'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
calling
yeah,
for Thomas Brown ass quicker than they got him in there. I'm trying to tell you.
yeah,
or
yeah.
Frank could be a grown man, but like, you know what? Things ain't been going the way we wanted offensively. I want to see what Thomas Brown got, and we gonna take the reins from here.
I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
what I
something
got?
about
Go
Frank.
ahead, go ahead.
What I'm learning from Frank now is Frank is a people pleaser, and the more I listen
Mm-hmm.
to him, he's saying shit just to make us all shut up, and I'm starting to get pissed off by that because what it's doing to me is basically you trying to shut me up so I won't have to say anything. Like I said, I noticed from the bat that Thomas Brown is a confident OC. But the fact that how Gold alluded to it before, Frank Wright is so scared of losing his job, he is going
Mm.
to strong arm the entire position because he wants to make sure that one, he don't be out of a job, but if it do, well, he wrote the playbook. I'm gonna tell you like this. He wrote it. Y'all think for a second he won't toss Thomas Brown up under the desk? Oh, shit. Run him over with the car and back up over him. I'm trying to tell you. Now,
Okay.
he can say he wrote it. He gonna say me and him. I told y'all at the beginning of the camp. Me and him was arguing over what to do and what not to do. He already telling y'all what's going on. You better listen. He's stating his
Hey,
case already.
what did y'all say the beginning of them putting together this super coaching staff? What did y'all say? Too
You beat
many
me.
cooks in the kitchen.
Yep. One pot, too many fingers in there stirring. Yes, sir.
I can already see it starting to come to fruition that there's too many cooks in this kitchen.
Yeah, well, sometimes the owner who was the chef needs to just stop being the chef and be the fucking owner. So if that's the
Like,
case, Tommy Brown might just need to start off just being the OC for real instead of being, help.
Micromanaging, Pop. Micromanaging.
I feel like Frank has to hit. If he don't, then yeah, you're right. He's gonna have a hot seat. But I think that Tepper has patience for him. Yes, I do, because he is the yes man. But I don't want to go too far. I still want to talk about this corner room real quick because I think we're gonna be all right. Cause we jump real quick, but I
Yeah,
think we're gonna be
yeah.
all right because we brought in a lot of safeties and potential second string corners. I know in particular, Q has a one more guy that he likes. Matter of fact, two more guys he likes. That could come in here and do a good job. They just gonna need more experience. But as far as like some of the safeties we brought in, all of them are not gonna be able to start, at the same time. And some of these safeties have corner experience as well. So
Hmm.
I think where we started off before free agency, yeah, we look pretty bad in that back room. But I'm gonna say that our secondary is better than our linebacker room. What y'all think about that?
I mean, that's clear cut. If we ain't got not a damn soul at linebacker, tell you the truth,
Hmm.
other than
Hmm.
Frankie Louvu, I mean, let's be real. You don't know what the fuck Smith gonna be. We hoping he can take a leap. You look around, they talking about playing Jeremy Chin at a little bit of linebacker, but we
Hmm.
don't know if that's gonna be the case because they just alluding to certain things. Then you look, Shaq Thompson is probably the only positive that we know that's going to be in place at linebacker, but he's mediocre at best. So that's just how bad it is for us in the linebacker room because the only for sure thing is Shaq Thompson, and we know that the way they play in Louisville right now, they got him penciled in as a middle linebacker, but he played outside last year, and he was damn near all pro in my eyes at the outside linebacker spot before he got hurt. So I think you should put that nigga right back out there and allow
Hmm.
him to roam and really take down, you know, the outside linebacker spot from Burns because I think him and Burns need to be opposite of each other because they really complement each other well. They don't know what the fuck they got going on, but this cornerback room,
But hold on. You slid by that real quick like a can of paint. Uh, does Louisville really have the moves to come off on the outside like that and be a problem
He
lining up
the
had
there?
eight
nigga got
sacks. He
8
had
sacks
eight
last
sacks.
year.
Because we've
He
been
He
was
using
had
him.
eight sacks,
playing.
Pop.
Hold on, Q. We've been using him for blitz packages. And that's a stand up or put your finger in the dirt type of linebacker, outside linebacker. So that's why I'm wondering: does he have the finesse moves? Does he? What does he have? We've never seen it. We've never seen us. Can he dip?
Go,
Can he rip?
not go. Pop.
Pop.
You seen a game where this nigga had 15 tackles, one interception, one defensive touchdown, and a forced fumble. In one game, he had that, bruh. All I'm saying is the coverage skills is there. The ability to get after the quarterback is there. Now be mindful, they did not scheme him very much to get into the quarterback, maybe a handful of times. But still yet, he found his way to the quarterback. And because he's just one hell of a fucking athlete. You got to
True.
understand that Frankie Louvu was probably the only bright spot on this defense last year. Only. So all I'm
And
I,
saying
I
is
agree with you, but can you answer
and
my question?
opposite
well,
of
well, well,
Brian
well, well.
Burns, he fits the bid, bruh.
Yeah, and see, you're not saying okay. See, Brian Burns and the 3-4 is going to stand up. That fourth that 3-4 base is just going to be the base defense. They gonna come out of that because we don't really have the personnel to fully 100% run that to perfection. So then Brian gonna put his hands in there. It's gonna offense is kind of gonna dictate or what the game flow is gonna dictate what they're gonna be doing. So Frankie to get pressure because we have a sorry ass YGM, a Marquise Haynes we don't know, and a Amari Burno we don't know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Frankie is going to blitz, like you said, blitz packages or scheme for him to get pressure on this quarterback. We're going to have to Q.
Hmm?
What was said? Mr. Burns and what?
and a couple of other guys are scratching and clawing.
So that means I got to get. Where are we going to get pressure other than Mr. Burns? Because we can't count on the niggas that's scratching and clawing.
Well, that's my question. That's my
That's
question.
fair.
Does Louisville have the
Yeah.
moves to bring that pressure?
He had 8 sacks. We got to go with a nigga that had 8 sacks. Pop.
He had eight. He
That's the
damn near
pressure.
had double digit sacks
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
year. Be
So
mindful, Pop. How many games Frankie Louvu missed last year? He missed like 4 or 5 games, did he?
no,
Mm,
I don't think he
no,
missed
I
that
think it's
many.
like 3.
He
Something
missed
like
like
that.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of his
Yeah.
shoulder.
Maybe
He was
something like.
too
Yeah.
busy DDTing and clotheslining people. He got
Yeah,
banged up a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
I don't think it was like 4 games. I think it was only like Pop said,
So,
maybe
so you
three,
mean
something
to tell
like
me
that.
he couldn't get 2 more sacks?
It's possible, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
just wondering if you allow
possibility.
him
This
there
year
the whole time, how
he'll
much pressure you gonna bring
yeah,
with
he'll
them
have that
not
couple
knowing,
sacks.
um, has he really practiced on his pass rushing moves? Like, you know, that's my only question. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just like, I just don't know.
We
Hmm.
gonna see Pop. He gonna be moving. He gonna be coming. He gonna be coming off the edge. He gonna be coming up the middle. He gonna. I mean, all over the place. He gonna be bringing because you got to get somebody else to bring pressure. Evero know that.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Hmm.
So if he lined up on outside linebacker, does that mean B.J. Johnson is right beside him on his left?
Mm,
No, DJ Johnson. Okay, so right now they got him as your inside linebacker, right?
Right.
So if they put a DJ out, he would be outside linebacker. And then on the opposite end, you would have Brian Burns, and then you would have Shaq Thompson.
hmm
So if you look at it, Shaq Thompson, Frankie Louvu, a DJ Johnson, and a Brian Burns would be your 4 guys roaming the field.
Hmm. I don't know how I don't see how I can picture that though. In my mind, it just doesn't look right in my head.
That's because you would expect if you got a right outside linebacker or a left outside linebacker, whichever one they want to line Brian Burns at. If you got him there, Frankie Louvu need to be that other outside linebacker because he's fast enough to go up against tight ends. He's fast enough to stay with running backs, and he don't get abused in the open field. His coverage skills is good. So that's why it don't feel right to you. You putting a nigga like DJ Johnson, which you haven't seen him, he's going to have to be able to cover tight ends and linebackers as a rookie, and that's a tall task for a rookie to do,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You ain't telling him to do that. You telling him to come in strictly on run plays to set the edge for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So
when
that
we need to get a little penetration and pressure, that's when you're gonna stump Frankie, or you have Brian with his hand in the dirt.
So why wouldn't so Chin can't play outside linebacker?
we
He's
just told
coming up
you
close
he
to the
could.
line, but he gonna control that middle of that field.
Okay, all right. Because I just got depressed thinking about this shit.
Why you keep smoking? You act like you were smoking on something just now. We done told you
No,
two
no,
times.
my bad. I had a little brain fart because I'm like, huh? So I'm trying to picture them on the field visually in my head. I'm trying to picture them on the field lining up and where they're about to be placed. And
Well,
then,
think
Mm.
about this: 3-4. You got more linebackers, right?
mm-hmm.
So you put much speed as you can get on the field to do different things with. If you, but it's going to be moved. It's here. It's there. It's getting close to the line. It's coming up. It's going back into coverage. It's you know what I'm saying? It's all over the place
Mm-hmm.
because you're
At
trying to
all
show him
times.
as many looks as you can
Mm-hmm.
before he snap that ball.
At all times, you're gonna have 4 guys just out back in coverage. Now it depends on in certain schemes. In certain ones, you might see
hmm
one to make sure that he keep an eye on that quarterback. Like if you got a team that's running read option, you're gonna have one of those linebackers keying on the quarterback all day long. Like
hmm
what they call it, a spy. You're gonna be spying the
hmm
quarterback all day
Yeah, QB
or the
spot.
running back. Hmm?
Yeah, QB spot.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can bet your ass if somebody just running and pounding it down out there throat, they gonna drop it to a 4-3, or they gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna put much beef on the line if they can. So therefore, you ain't gonna have to worry about, then Frankie gonna play his true outside position.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm so used to seeing a 4-3 and seeing a 3-4 coming here. I start having pothead moments like I smoke or something. Cause I be like,
Hmm.
what? Who go where? Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I get a little twisted. Like, that don't seem right. I mean,
Oh,
'cause from
J
what
issue done started.
I
Here we
start,
go.
I started thinking about. I'm like, well, how come Johnson can't play middle linebacker? In my head, I'm like, well, what, could you do this? Could you do that? I'm just trying to see how you can twist it up to put people in the right positions that would benefit you. But never mind.
Yeah. And then
They
I
got
think like the biggest problem, you remember we were talking about, you used to talk about Phil Snow. He don't blitz as much. He don't blitz enough. He don't blitz
Yeah,
enough.
Emperor's
I
aggressive.
don't think. Yeah, yeah. I think they're gonna get real aggressive right here because of personnel. So I think he has to wear. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna sit in the house.
well, the difference is with this from the 3-3-5 that we ran, we didn't have the personnel to run a 3-3-5, and still yet Phil Snow thought it would be great to put those guys out there out of position. And now you look around, Evero comes in and he gets the right guys for the line. He goes in and gets the big bodies that you need to stop the run.
Mhm.
Now, that's what we were talking about. How much of an impact would Derek Brown have on this outside line? Because you asking him, who he's been on the inside most of his career, to
Mhm.
go on
Hmm.
the outside, and
Yeah.
how familiar are he with those gaps and maintaining those gaps over there on the outside? That's it could be foreign for him.
He did say that. He said at the end of the day, I'm always gonna think like a D tackle. He said, but even
Hmm.
though some nuances that he feel like he can take care of. And I think Goat brought that up like a week ago. He said, how would you feel if Brown lined it up on the outside? And I was like, But then when I think about it, he might be more disrupted out there. All
He
that
could be,
power coming off the man, that could be dangerous.
but you got to remember, he ain't on the right side. He on the left side where he
Left
getting the
side.
best left tackle in the game every week. He getting a good left tackle every week, bro. So it's a different story if he on the right side and he eating coming against right tackles who aren't really asked to be as strong as a left tackle is.
Hmm.
So I mean, the challenge is different for him.
I think he can handle it though. I mean, I think he accepts those type of challenges, especially if he's trying to be uh who he's planning on trying to be, being one of the best. Uh Man, hey look, bro, I'm gonna say something to y'all real quick. I was watching somebody and they still thought we was in April.
Hmm?
I'm like, yo, we in June. We got 2 more months for these guys to get this stuff together. Football is right around the corner, y'all. Chat, football is right around the corner. It ain't that far.
Hmm.
You start your first day of your job, you're like, okay, you're on 90-day probation. That's what it's looking like. About 90 days. It's coming. It's coming fast. And at least we
Oh,
practicing red zone now compared to when we didn't practice red zone at all. When what's his name
Well,
was
you
in
got
was in the
competent
building.
coaching staff now, Pop. You got competent. I mean, damn, for real now. You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
saying, at least we practicing red
Yeah,
zone now.
yeah. You got a competent coaching staff, man, that really knows the NFL ins and outs. I mean, that's when you can say all that experience is going to come into play. I mean, I'm not really worried about them adjust because okay, we alluded to. We started about the defensive backfield, the corners. Then we had talked some about the safeties. Now, and that I was going to say something. Those safeties that they have right now, some of them guys wear two hats. Like Pop was saying, some of these guys have played corner before at a high level and can.
hmm.
So
Yeah,
I'm confident in saying that with the coaching staff and with the ability of the guys that looking at the roster where we done broke it down twice, and y'all been seeing the depth like, oh, they got him playing number 3, they got him playing in this scheme. If we're in the 3-4, he's the second tackle or second end or second linebacker or whatever. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now you drop a 4-3 big nickel, little nickel, whatever scheme or whatever they're gonna show, whatever kind of blitz package they in, different personnel. With all the personnel that we got, the talent that we got on the team, on the roster, as they already showing, those guys that they've been showing on that depth chart, those are probably gonna be the 53 man. All these other guys that we was talking about, undrafted free agents, they gonna have to show their ass at this camp, these 90 days that Pop was talking about
Mm-hmm.
to make it. We can just go ahead and mark them on the bubble right now because you got a lot of guys that's gonna be asked to wear 2 to 3 different hats
Mm. You're right, go. Jay
because
issue.
Evero already know that he's gonna have to play some people out of position,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna have to play it well. And then I see halftime adjustments coming in games because I'm confident in this coaching staff to see some shit that we ain't
Mm.
been seeing in these halftime adjustments at game time. So I feel a little bit better about when things is happening during the game and the game scheme and preparation going into the game.
Okay. I'm with you with that. I do believe in the coaching staff. They got my backing. Jay issue, you get on my damn nerves. Don't you ever make me sit here and think about nothing like that. God, I can't stand Cuz OJ. God, he get on my nerves, man. Good God. I got a question for you, cute. This might irk you a little bit. So prepare yourself. All right, here you go. Does Shaq Thompson, if he make a Pro Bowl, will he be on the team the year after next?
Ooh,
Unfortunately, he will.
Wow. Wow. Oh man. Look at that screen again. Look at that. I nearly got my camera over there with yo. I've noticed every regime to come in here, they love Shaq, in his practice uniform. I would give him a hell of love, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I think that's the only way he can make it on this team. He's got to hit a Pro Bowl this year. No
He's an
ifs, no
ass
ands.
kisser though. Come on, Pop. He kissed Matt dumbass ass. He kissed that man ass every chance he got last year. The coaching staff,
yeah.
I believe in him. We haven't lost the locker room. I still want to play for him. I don't know what y'all talking about. This motherfucker look us in the eyes and lied to the goddamn media.
He did lie. He lied. Cause then
Why,
after
why
that, he
you
was
did
all
why you
brother,
did this to
brother,
me
brother,
today?
brother.
Why you did this to me today,
I
man?
just,
I
I
was
just,
doing I was
I just
doing
had to throw
good,
it out
and
there.
you brought that punk ass Shaq Thompson up,
Blame
and you
Jay issue.
really make my fucking stomach hurt just now.
Blame Jay issue. He had to make me think some crazy shit like that. He made me think of some crazy shit like that.
Hey,
Blame
check this out. Check this out. Now the man gave us a family discount, Pop. Family discount. He said, "Yo, you ain't got to give me that money. I know you're struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? Pay it to me later on. Go ahead and restructure me and leave me on the team. I'm good. So fuck it. Now when we find my thing is this. This is the thing. This is the stupid shit that happens, right? And that's because once again because we drafted Bryce Young, we had to go get Mango. We had to go get a receiver. But you got your middle linebacker doing that, and you got him on a 2-year extension. So you had to extend it because of money and everything. Why the fuck didn't you draft a linebacker to take his place? That's the same shit we were talking about. You don't go get your quarterback when you got your bridge sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Mm-hmm.
on, y'all. That's what I keep
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all. Dumb Panther shit. Dumb Panther shit that we keep doing over and over and over again. Dumb Panther shit. You're definitely not going to sign this guy again. You're definitely not going to do that after this extension. Why didn't you draft a linebacker, bruh?
I was
Man,
doing so good in life until y'all brought this topic up with fucking Shaq Thompson just now. And I have to say, I have gotten enraged on the inside. It's like a fire just got lit because Shaq Thompson was costing us $24 million, and they had to come and sit down with this nigga to tell him, "Hey, we need you to reconsider your money because your production is just not matching it."
Yeah, yeah.
Now, it's a goddamn shame that this motherfucker is robbing us blind.
was
Because
was.
he just no way
Still
near.
is. Still is. Still is.
Anything you
But you
paying this
still got
nigga right now, Pop, is robbing us blind.
still is.
Oh my god, Pop.
Cause see, you pop. What I'm saying is, you get the linebacker of the future. You bring him along this year, and you can cut this nigga next year and save 7 or 8 mil, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get the fucking linebacker of the future?
Them boys don't believe in no linebacker goat. They showed
Damn.
you to them what's the most important thing
Hey,
on the team right now. They
let me
Corners and
showed
ask you
you.
something.
safeties.
Let me ask y'all something. If you don't believe in linebacker, why'd you switch to a 3-4?
To
What's the
get more
key to the three
linebackers on the
four?
field.
What's the key to the 3-4?
Linebackers and DBs.
And I'm through. And I'm out.
Two positions we don't fucking have. We we thinnest at linebacker and we thinnest at cornerback.
And I'm
If
out.
they think CJ Henderson or Keith Taylor or any one of them other guys is going to beat out Kobe Richardson or Rajon Wright, you got another thing coming. I believe so much in those young fellas coming up now that I just don't see them beating out. I can't see them losing out to those guys because they just a sack of nothing.
See,
They are.
that means we in good hands if we can have Taylor and CJ move to third string.
He need to be on the motherfucking team. Is the way he need to be.
I mean, I don't want him here either. Shit, I ain't rooting
That's
for him.
not that's not
I don't get it.
see, that's not a
Why
good
they
feeling.
come?
Yeah, that's not a good feeling. That you even that you even need to play CJ Henderson at all.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make me, feel with any
Oh,
confidence.
oh, the money that we really don't need a linebacker for the future. Still, we drafted another safety. Chicken move on your future linebacker with Brandon Smith.
Say what? You broke up a little bit, Q. That might be me.
No, it
Oh
was I can
no,
hear it on
it
my
me,
end.
Bobby. My man right here say you don't need a future linebacker. We don't need another linebacker since we drafted the safety.
You breaking up, Q?
Who's Jeremy shit. Okay, read the comment, Pop. Then, goddamn, read the comment.
I'll put it up. I'll put it up. Hold on. I don't know what this man is talking about, but we don't really need another linebacker for the future since we drafted another safety. Chin can move over to be our future linebacker while Brandon Smith and Frankie Louvu.
Mhm.
Well, see, the thing is, my good sir, is that we have no fucking clue what we got in Brandon Smith.
Nothing
No,
whatsoever.
he didn't get really that many reps, and then when he did get reps, he missed tackles, and that's one thing you don't want to have your linebacker with loose arms. Okay, so
N-
yes, we would love to see him play, but we don't need him coming in here and messing up the process of what we're trying to accomplish.
And once again, Pop, I'm gonna be optimistic about everything. The previous regime, and like I told everybody, when that ball is kicked off this year, I ain't saying a damn thing else about the previous regime. But the previous regime did not coach and develop nobody. A lot of these niggas was healthy scratches, or they got on the bad side of that
Hmm.
motherfucker in Nebraska. And when they did that, they was alienated and put under the bench. So
Yeah, that's
after
exactly what
that,
happened to Brandon Smith.
it was just like your career was in limbo. Yo, like, where this guy at? We drafted this guy. Where this guy? When they gonna play this guy?
That's
We don't
exactly what
know.
happened to Brandon
So
Smith.
it could be on the roster. That's what I say. That's what I mean when I say it could be on the roster.
Yeah, I hope Brandon Smith gets in there. I really do. I need. He's. I'm watching my eyes on him. I know Q don't care for him that much, but
Mm.
you have to try to see if you can develop somebody on this team. Everybody can't just automatically go because you have to be able to have a replacement. Whether you're gonna bring in somebody who's already been doing it, which you're gonna spend money, or you potentially give somebody out the draft who hasn't been in that situation yet. And at least
Yeah.
Brandon Smith has had a full year watching. Uh, and even though he got scolded because he called out Baltimore for a play that was wrong, he sat his ass on the bench. I don't think Steve Wilkes even looked at his way because Steve Wilkes had so much pressure on his own. Actually,
True.
Steve Wilkes was losing staff members as he was coaching. He had to go find
So
other staff members because people were leaving.
my man right here, Curtis, you said we wouldn't know what we have if we drafted a linebacker either. What's the point of drafting someone and you haven't utilized the players you got?
That's
Yeah.
what we just
But
said.
bro, check check this out. When you draft the player, you build your team from the draft. I'm gonna say this once again. And I'm gonna say it all the time. Fuck it, because it's true. You build your team from the draft, and then that coaching staff that's in here now, that's their guy. That's the guy that they evaluated and scouted, not this guy that's on the team.
Jay, you should get on my
That's why.
damn nerves, man. Cut the shit, man. He said, so we moving Jamie Robinson the linebacker. Yo, Jay Issues comedian, dog. Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, you in your bag today, bruh.
Man, say Q, go start some shit at home and tell them to cut the Netflix and the tables off. You trying to run a show? Nah, don't get in no trouble. Lord have mercy. My internet always act a ass. I don't get it, man. I'm paying $300 for internet a month, man, and it ain't worth a fuck, man. I'm telling you that now. So I give up. I
Well,
do.
you just gotta move on to Google Fiber, my boy.
The way I feel right now, I'm on Xfinity Comcast, and they ain't worth a goddamn. They not. I don't even get worked up no more about it. It's just like fuck it. The bitch cut off and cut off.
It's not, at least it's not like continuous like the whole time. It just chops you up for about 40 seconds, and then it resets itself out.
Well, Pop, that made me feel better.
I'm glad, man. I'm here for you, man.
Oh
For
God.
You
you.
dog.
Hey, but then, man, getting back to the issue, J issue, we have to tamper our expectations. And that's what we talked about yesterday. Because we don't know what the hell we got.
They gonna
Defensive
find out in
backfield,
camp.
defensive line. Yeah. And that's what I said. I'm waiting to camp now. I can't wait to camp start.
And I
Cut
want.
this dead weight,
Hmm.
trim the fat. We already done had these discussions. Cut the dead weight, trim the fat. Let me see what we got.
Yeah,
Camp and preseason.
And Frank kind of
Then I,
alluded to that today too. Goat.
from what he said today, him and them, I'm led to think that him and Brown was arguing. So I don't even want to get into that shit.
I mean,
But I told you,
I think healthy argument. Like you know how me and you and Q offline we can talk about some shit and I mean we mad at each other. It's just healthy conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because
but
he probably telling the old fart like, hey bro, you can't run that old shit no more, man.
Pop, since when have me, you, or Goat come on to the show and say, man, fuck it. Me and Pop arguing about this and that and this. And, but we can't come to consensus. Pop want the shit his way. I want it my way. I ain't pulled rank on Pop. You get what I'm saying? What since when?
That's true. That's true. I mean, I get it. I don't know why he said that shit because we gonna pick it apart.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You
The
don't
yeah,
never
nigga
yeah.
want to
That'll
building
be
split.
his
something. Yeah,
case.
You don't
He
never.
yeah.
building his case.
So this is the thing my mama taught me a long time ago. She said, "Whatever happens in this house, stay in this house. You don't let it
Hmm.
out." So maybe he
Yeah,
grew up a
yeah.
different way. We different shades of color. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do. But you don't go out here and show your weakness to the public, and that's what he did. And now it's
Put your
looking like
business in. What you saying? Put your business in the street.
put your business in the
Hmm.
street. The streets don't love you.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what I'm talking about? So you put it out there, they gonna tear you up. Like, oh yeah, I heard the girl was this, that, and other. How you blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they better
yeah,
close your
that
mouth.
could happen.
I've seen it. Tell me y'all ain't seen
Yeah. Hey.
it.
Yeah, well,
Uh. Uh.
yeah, uh, I'll leave that alone. Yeah, man. I look, man. I'm under the impression when it comes to Frank right now, like I said earlier, I'm starting to. The more he talked, the less I'm starting to be interested in what he got to say, and it's starting to rub me the wrong way because, like I said, why in the fuck would you come to the podium and let everybody know y'all arguing in the back? What sense does that make? I don't give a fuck what y'all arguing about. Like, all you doing to me is building a case for why you don't think this cat should be calling plays. And that's what it sounds like to me. Excuses.
Nigga scared.
Yeah.
He's scared to let go of the reins. That's what it
That's it.
is. He's
That's
scared. He's
it.
scared to let go of his baby. I told you, if you let it go, it's gonna be like a midlife crisis to this fool. What am I gonna
That's
do
it.
now, bro? You could be paying attention to some more rooms. You could be in more rooms, and advocating what they need to be doing. Cause this is your team. This
Mm-hmm.
man, if this man has this right here, go ahead and go holler at the wide receiver coach. Go on over there and talk to so and so. But you got other rooms you can jump into. Exert yourself to other places.
Mm-hmm.
Let Thomas Brown call it. That's what he's there for. But if he's gonna do the same way that Doug Peterson did him, and it works, then cool. But obviously, it sounds like Thomas Brown ain't that type of guy. Hold on, brother. That ain't gonna work. We're not about to do I formation. No, hell no. We ain't about to do that. That don't work.
He a cocky dude, man. Just looking at him. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care for Thomas Brown too much, man.
Oh.
I don't.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a different
Is
thing
it
to be
cocky or
cocky.
confidence?
It's just arrogance to me. I don't like arrogance, but so much, man,
Who
because
do you like? Your
well,
boys out here
Pop,
punching people in the face.
Pop, it's like this. It's like this. Until you show me otherwise, then you gotta understand, bro. I've been burnt by the coaching staff, bro. So it's like another arrogant motherfucker coming in here, sticking their chest out. We had that last year, and uh, they didn't know shit. And what
Well,
I'm saying right now is you are unproven motherfucker, and you so fucking cocky. You haven't done anything. What, like I said the other day, what plays has this nigga called in the NFL? He
But
hasn't
hold on.
called any.
Where
So
did you see
therefore,
cockiness at?
you say what?
Where did you see him being cocky?
You don't watch the interviews with him in it?
I watch all of them, and he always comes out very intellectual. Talk. He knows. Seems like he knows what he's looking for,
I,
where everybody
Look,
should be. But I don't know if I
rewind,
would.
rewind
I
right back
can't.
to what you
Hold
just
on.
said.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on,
Rewind.
Pop.
The
Hold
intellectual
up.
part.
I can,
No,
I can.
hold on, hold on. Rewind. Go back to the part you say he knows. Seem like he always knows where he want to go with stuff.
Yeah, he seems like he knows where everybody should be at in the playbook.
Of course, he put the playbook together, but the fact of the matter that you got to continuously remind us that that's a problem.
Well, man, they keep asking them damn stupid ass questions.
They ain't asking no stupid ass question. He leads his way into bringing that shit up.
I don't wanna, man. Damn.
Ain't nothing I can say.
When you, when you just said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if this guy got a chip on his shoulder from? And I don't want to grasp at straws or anything like that, but I mean, since we having a conversation, what if this guy got a chip on his shoulder from the Rams and being in McVay's shadow?
McVay
Now here he
cocky.
took another. Now but okay, think about it though, Pop. Now I take another damn job and I'm in another motherfucker shadow because he don't want to let the rings go of the offense, right?
Mhm.
Or another scenario, him and Deuce Daly kind of go rogue. They end up with a mutiny because, like Q said earlier, we're gonna losing skiing, rookie quarterback, everything like that, and they think, oh, we're not calling the right plays. And who calling the plays? You need to be calling the plays. Cause Frank don't know what the fuck he doing calling the plays. You see what I'm saying?
I got one for
And
you.
now everybody ain't on the same sheet of music. It
Okay,
could be
so
fucked up.
it could be like that. Also, it might be this too. When Frank talked about Deuce, he's like, that's why he was the very first coach that I pulled over. I wanted him with me. And they, you know what they call Deuce, right? The hammer. But I
Yeah.
think maybe Frank doesn't want to. Maybe there's too many hammers and not enough nails. If you get my
Ooh.
drill,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe that's what uh, uh, Brown is. He's another hammer, very aggressive, on top of his shit. Except he's not a positional coach. He's an assistant as well. And he's like, look, old man, we don't want to
Yeah.
run dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know, I got a ring.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, once again,
Mm-hmm.
here's another know-it-all motherfucker I'm working under. And I know more than you
Mm-hmm.
do. You understand what I'm saying? That's where
Right,
that cockiness that Q might see. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
right. I know what to win in modern times.
I can smell a cocky motherfucker a mile away.
Right.
Mile away, bro.
I don't know, man. That's just this is a lot of shit that is gonna have to be seen or even ironed out
Right.
come camp and come preseason and then come regular season.
Yeah. I did look at that at Thomas Brown body language uh when and not to go back too far, but when they went to those QB um workouts, he wasn't very excited when he was talking to Bryce. But he was bunny eyed, you know, excited when he was talking to CJ. So I'm just saying, like, if y'all go
See,
back and look how they was in a circle and stuff, he kind of like rolling his eyes, like, all right, okay,
yeah. Well, see if you even put that out there. If you even put that out there, let's don't put that out there. But and everybody know what I wanted. I didn't get what the fuck I wanted. But and I'm not just saying that because I wanted this guy or that guy. But what I'm saying is this: there's no way if we sitting on this panel right here, three people, y'all see three people on this screen, and three of us couldn't agree. Now how in the fuck you gonna tell me a whole coaching staff unanimously pick one guy? That ain't happening, bro. You can't get 4, 5 people in the room to agree on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see what I'm saying? That was a lie that was put out there. I'm not trusting some of these motherfuckers that get up there on these podiums. I don't even I used to watch the camp confidentials and all that shit. I don't even tune into it no more.
Mm-hmm. I want to find this shit.
I don't want to hear that shit. If I want to get lied to, you know what I'm saying? I can let anybody tell me a lie
Mm-hmm.
during the course of the day.
But you know what? That when that blueprint that Carolina Panthers blueprint, we're gonna see the insides to see if maybe my prediction was wrong, and maybe I read his body language wrong, but it didn't seem like he was too happy.
Yeah, you can read into anything. You can read into anything. What I'm saying is, I'm right. I'm excited for camp to start. Right now they capping, and these motherfuckers telling you some shit, and you say, oh, you know, you thinking this, then you thinking this tomorrow, then you thinking that the next day. So you don't know what the hell to think right now, cause they just in shorts and helmet. Oh, will they miss a throw? Yeah, because they trying to get the book straight, or they trying to feel each other out. This is sometimes some guys first time playing with other guys. This is some guys first time stepping on the NFL field. Some guys coming from the XFL or wherever the fuck they came, they brought some guys in. Some guys nervous as hell about their job. Some guys trying to play injured because they trying to get a job. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not putting too much into these OTAs and voluntary shit right now.
And
I'm
that was
not.
one thing Frank said. He's like, look, we don't need to try to rush into this. He said we're gonna see everything we need when we go to camp. Like right
Yeah.
now, let's stop trying to push the speed it up. We right here right now, but when we get to camp, we gonna see. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean that's what his words, but that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah. Boy, Bryce is looking like this, Andy looking like that, and it's shit. How many years Andy been in the league? How many damn of these things he done been to? You know what I'm saying? Or think
Right,
about it. When he was in Cincinnati, did he even come to this shit this time of year? Was
right,
he even there? He just here now because he trying to help, the rookie quarterback.
exactly. He know his role.
Yeah. Yeah. They thinking like, man, I ain't even got to be here. I don't worry about Andy Dalton for. When I know Andy Dalton ain't gonna be the starter. Especially at OTA. Like, what time? You talking about a practice? A practice? What are we talking about?
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
man. I'm trying to and I'm just telling everybody, they're putting too much into it too early.
Yeah.
Camp come when they go to Wofford. When they go to Wofford and you still have these problems, when it ramp up out here in North Carolina to shit, 80, 90 degrees, and you got on full helmets and pads. Uh-oh. And we still got these problems.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who in the hell gonna play this and who in the hell. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. But I believe the coaching staff is too experienced, too polished to even have, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Now if I see some foolery and fuckery going on come week one, uh, I don't know, bro. Or that dress rehearsal game. You know what I mean? If it
Mm-hmm.
don't look good. If it don't look good. That's an early indicator. But right now, I ain't worried about it.
Yes, I'm gonna tell. We ain't that far away. I promise you that.
Yeah. If you got a clock countdown on, you know, we ain't that far. We ain't that far away, y'all. We gonna be playing some football in a little bit.
Well, fellas, I wanted to come to y'all fresh from Tempa's living room, the billionaire living room. If you look to the back, you get to see the mural of old Matt Rule in the back.
Mhm.
Now, if you look far to the right, you will see a clear space where Frank Wright can now put his 2 notches on the front of the goddamn. He can put a little bit of what you call that? Pizzazz
There you go.
on the top of the damn shelf. Now, I want to be able to slide Matt Rule shit off of Tepper's living room, as you can see up there in the back. Now, Frank Wright has to get this shit right. We got Brown. We have the crew. Him and Brown can't seem to fucking get along. And goddamn it, I'm tired of this shit already. I'm sick of it already, bro. They already getting on.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess. Pop touches shit again.
No.
What the hell?
I want to see the whole layout. Oh, you got a piano back there? Oh,
Look at
shit.
that, look at
Look
that,
at
yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. Welcome to Tepper's living room.
Security.
Now, I don't want to be playing a slow jam over there on the piano. But if he keep this shit up, we're gonna be playing a slow jam on the goddamn piano. So that's all I'm saying.
That's real wood, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm in Tepper's living room. So don't make me have to go out here and get on your ass, Tepper. I haven't been in your living room in 7 to 8 months. And I thought last time I made myself clear I didn't want to come back to your living room. So
don't do it.
If I got to come back to this living room, all hell gonna break loose.
Ain't shit gonna look the same, huh?
Oh no, the piano gonna be flipping. You gonna have the fireplace. I'm gonna open it up and let the fire get all over the floor. Oh, it's gonna be all type of
Hey, what I ask y'all? Hey, for them 7 games before the bye, what if we what was it? What if we 1-5? How that living room gonna look?
If we 1-5, I might tear this motherfucker down piece by piece. Slowly but surely, everything is gonna be on the ground.
5 for the damn bye.
Golly, boy.
David Tepper, you don't want me in your living
Damn,
room this year. I'm telling you. I only come here when shit go bad. So you better not make me come back here.
So this is a warning.
This is a good warning. Why he got a piano that's working? Why he got a grand piano that look like a Yamaha over there? Now don't make me take the motherfucking letters off the side of that Yamaha.
Damn, Tip.
That's hilarious, yo.
Like what's that? Tip, you better call 911.
Coming live from Temple's living room, boy.
Damn, Tip.
Should have stepped in the building. Have a talk to him.
Yes, sir. Now, Mr. Temple, don't make me come back to this living room. I hope we make myself clear on this one. I don't like talking with my finger.
Hey, man, tell him to shave them sides, too, and get rid of that Hulk Hogan. Get rid of that Hulk Hogan, man.
You know what else, though, fellas? I saw something that I wanted to brush up on, too, and I wanted to get y'all opinion on it, man. Let's be real for a second, man. There was an article that came out from Pro Football Focus, and it talked about the pass catchers, and we didn't have one pass catcher in the top 32 at all. Not one. Is that a problem for the Carolina Panthers that we don't even have a pass threat option that's able to come out here and be just one of the 32 out of the league, bro?
Nope. I'm not going to let them do it. I told y'all a while ago, FPFF. I'm tired of them. All they've been doing is talking down on us. Anytime they get a chance, hold on, Q. I know what you, but they can't say we won't have a pass catcher when we got Thielen. That boy ain't dropped 2 balls in 3 years.
Pop, we might be gassing this nigga up a little more than he worth, bro.
His numbers don't look like it. Is his numbers not the truth?
Did he get over 1,000?
No, but he got 800. But he was number 4 on the roster. He wasn't the main guy. So you saying the pass catcher got to be number 1?
Out of 32 teams, we didn't even have a 32 ranked pass catcher. That's not an issue for you?
Man, I just want them all to catch a damn ball. Fuck it.
Now, but I'm asking you, is that not an issue for you?
Nope. As long as I'm winning, I don't care who the pass catcher is.
Well, I'll be damned. So now we don't give a fuck now.
Oh, damn, piss me off.
But Pop,
Hey, you gotta. This is the thing on that.
Yeah, take over. Before I call PFF
Okay.
right now.
You can't have it both ways, Pop. You can't have it both ways. What's the standard and how you gonna basically evaluate if you don't listen or look at PFF or the numbers?
What was the point of them saying that though? It was like, ooh, well, we ain't got a pass catcher all the set. Man, kiss my ass. They just scratching for something. They just searching for something to say bad about the Panthers, man. I get tired of that.
I mean,
kick a team while he down. We already down.
So you got. So what kind of numbers you gonna look at?
Numbers don't lie, Pop. Numbers don't lie.
What kind of numbers you gonna look at?
Now we got the eye test.
You got the eye test, Q.
Adam Thielen, Mango, Terrence Marshall. I keep telling you, I don't know how many times these guys are going to have to produce a lot more than what they've been putting out there because none of these guys are even close to giving you 1K. None of them.
Exactly. But okay, now you got the eye test. You already said we know we don't have 1,000-yard we don't have a 1,000-yard receiver, right? We took our 1,000-yard receiver and we sent him to Chicago, right?
Well, they talk shit about him too, Go. They said he wasn't worth a damn, so he was expendable. That's what they said.
Yeah. Now a PFF grade, you say fuck that. So what you got left?
Man, you know what? Since we're going down this hole, well, what if Bryce Young just another Chris Paul can get you there, but can't get you there?
Fuck that for some meeting, Pop.
Ain't he a point guard?
What he just
can't never get you the big one.
Pop,
That's what he just said.
What you mean?
Can he take what you just called these guys a bunch of nobodies, or what PFF called them a bunch of nobodies? You said none of these motherfuckers got a K. None of these motherfuckers got a K. Can this guy play with it? Take this talent and bring it up to the level we need it to be at?
Or is he just another Chris Paul?
Or is he just another Chris Paul?
Damn!
Look like I'll be sitting in Temple living room for a little while this year.
The fuck?
Oh my god!
Damn, ain't nobody sitting around here. DJ Chalk gonna be the motherfucker been hurt the last 2 years. Am I talking negative or I'm talking facts?
That's facts.
Yeah, that too. Hurt players.
I'm not gonna
hurt quarterbacks.
I told y'all, man, y'all can like me, love me, or what the fuck ever. I told y'all yesterday, I'm not just gonna put gas in the fucking car. I'm not gonna just gas you, man. I'm gonna give it to you. Better think about this shit. Bruh. This shit right here, cap your expectations. Cap your expectations. Don't think, yeah, we're gonna win some games. We're gonna be better than we were last year. But Cap done got no expectations, man. And talking all this bullshit, you ain't scared of this motherfucker, you ain't scared of this team. Y'all better look out for these teams, man. Every Sunday, anybody can slap me in your mouth. Quit playing. Quit being stupid.
You're right, man. You're right. I can't even go against what you're saying. As happy as I wanted to be, until PFS fixed they goddamn fingers and put that up there, I ain't want to think about that. I ain't want to think about that.
I mean, what other numbers you gonna go by?
You're right. I mean, I get it, but you know how sometimes you don't want to be told, but somebody tell you anyway, because the truth hurts. That's
You
just what.
better, yeah.
Because the truth
Sometimes,
hurts.
yeah. Sometimes you gotta swallow that truth. Sometimes you gotta swallow that
Shit,
motherfucker,
man.
man. Can't sit there and be happy go lucky and stupid. Can't
Yeah,
be
you're right.
stupid every day.
Yeah. Anybody ain't want to hear that shit, but PFL get on my damn nerves, man. Just
Yeah,
bring
you
up your
right. See, they forgot.
and they ran the ball on us. They weren't throwing on us. They ran the ball on us. They went stupid crazy on somebody who won't even be like that. They were trying to get rid of old buddy Nixon.
See, but this, and then see that's the thing. What I said yesterday. We didn't really we put some more beef up front. I'm not worried about that because hopefully we fix the problem that we had for the last 4 years, stopping the run. Now, what does that mean? A motherfucker gonna throw all over our ass, or runs from sideline to sideline? Do we got enough speed out there? I know you can't fix the team in 1 year. That's the whole thing. Let's be realistic. Not gonna fix every damn problem in 1 year. And then I even go further to say like you have to go back to the draft grade that we gave ourselves. I don't think when we walked in the draft right on draft night. How many picks do we have before we traded up to
We
get
had
Johnson?
we had 6 picks before we moved up.
6 picks before we moved up, and then we had to get one away to get DJ, and we come out with 5 players, and then
Mm-hmm.
we had to go get 13 y'all undrafted free agents. So I mean, man, I got to see everything at camp first before I can put a stamp on anything, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all just can y'all if y'all want to call it negative, if y'all want to call it whatever, I'm excited to go into this season. Coaching staff and the guys that we have out there right now. But I gotta put the butt on it. I gotta put the butt on it. I think as far as defensively, we kind of put the apple before the cart and everything like that to say, oh, let's just jump in a 3-4 without having the proper drafts, going through a draft and a going through maybe a draft and a half and a free agency or something like that, to get the right personnel that we need. Um,
Yeah.
we just need more leeway, or more leash on the collar or something like that. You know what I mean? Because we should be we already behind, man. We should be 2 years into this shit with all these changes we gonna make. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
So I don't know, man.
I don't know how to feel right now, bro. I'll be honest with you now. I don't know how to feel about the shit now.
And I don't want to be discouraging at all because I'm excited, way more excited than I was if we'd have had food, if we'd have had food and going into this season, I'd be like, man, the hell with it. I tell y'all that right now.
Yep, I ain't. Fuck PFL.
Well, I'll be damned. So the fact that PFF is telling you the truth, you don't want to believe it.
No,
It
I
burns.
explained it. I explained it. I explained it. Sometimes you don't want to hear it, but the truth hurts, and that is what it is. You know, so I'm man enough to admit that. I ain't want to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing about it, Pop, is to have I say I got faith. I'm gonna put a lot of my faith right now in this in not well preseason or camp preseason, I'm gonna put a lot of my faith in the coaching staff. Because right now they should be coaching and developing right now. And that's what they're doing while we in shorts and t-shirts.
Right,
Right?
right.
So I'm putting my faith in this coaching staff. A lot of it.
Mm-mm.
And I'm hoping
Something to think
with all the
about.
experience and all this that they gonna put the people in the right places. That if they see, cause they still some free agents out there, and they still, cause a lot of them guys, and that's what I got nervous about earlier before we even put the team together. When we were putting the coaching staff together, you remember everybody used to say, well, "We can get that in free agency. We can get that in free agency."
Right,
I kept telling people, you don't got enough money. You don't got enough money. You don't got enough money.
right. Yep. It is what it is now, though. Hopefully, they put the best product on the field. Uh, maybe we'll find a pass catcher.
Link
I don't
is
know
now
you.
in the chat. If anybody want to come up, y'all more than welcome to pull on up, man. I know it's gonna be a short one tonight because of basketball. So hey, if y'all want to go ahead and get off how you feeling about some of this stuff, man, from the corner room to David Tepper to your boy Frank Wright with his lying ass. I mean, y'all, come on, man. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, I need somebody to make me feel better. That just killed my whole mood. Yes, sir. Hopefully we got somebody, y'all. Hopefully we got somebody. That's all I can say. Hopefully that person is on the team. Help is on the way. For real, for real. Hopefully he's on the team. Mm.
Yeah, Pop. I'm getting to the point now where, yeah, it's just one of those ones, man. You know, we gotta, as Panther fans, take this to the next level. I'm not gonna let these boys deter me from how I'm feeling right now. As much as I don't care for where this the direction he's going in, I'm not gonna let him get me to that point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
James
trying to let
Jones, what's up?
Yo, what's up, y'all? How's y'all's day been?
Pretty good, man. What's
you
going
all
on with
right
you?
about 5 minutes ago.
I know I saw it. I heard it all and everything. Yo, but for Thielen, man, I ain't gonna lie. He's a beast. Because last year when we played him with the Vikings, he we shut down Jefferson after the first quarter. He couldn't do nothing. So pretty much all they had was Adam and that running back. I think Cooks. And Adam was a big part of their comeback win. And he was pretty much probably 60% or probably 50%. Like he was all banged up and he ate well and he got the W for him and everything. Definitely the game winning drive. So like that really helped him a lot.
But James, what we looking at, it might be a time or two where you asking this guy to be the X receiver at this point in his career.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true for y'all's case.
Yeah, yeah.
That
So
hurt just
shit,
now.
is
That
that
really
too
hurt.
much? Is that too much on his plate? Now with the Vikings, he has. I mean, man, you talking about Justin Jefferson? being one of the best guys out here in the league. I'm talking about, top 5 in the league.
Yeah,
So
and he was a big part to help Justin get to that too, though.
yeah, yeah. So
I
I'm
think he's
just
gonna be good for
saying,
Mingo.
yeah. Oh, with Mingo, yeah. I think Mingo. I think, and let's say that's Q. I think
Uh-huh.
Mingo, even though we didn't get a linebacker, and that's what I want. I was sick draft night. I think Mingo is going to emerge earlier than they think, and that's going to compensate us throughout the year. And then if Terrace Marshall, and I know you ain't got no faith in him, if he happens to do what they think he's gonna do, break out. Now you got it. You don't even need a DJ Chalk. So we just
Yeah.
gonna have to see.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. We
Yeah, that's all
definitely
we
gonna
can
have to
do.
see.
I know
Yeah,
I
you
can't
just gonna
wait.
have to. You just gonna have to see, man, because it's a lot of what ifs out here that's hanging. Oh, a lot of question marks that I see that's hanging over there. I don't see but a couple things that's guaranteed on this team right now. And I see a lot of question marks. With going a new system, offensive and defensively, people playing new positions, offensive and defensively. It's a lot of question marks, man.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Phew. It needs to hurry up. It really does because I miss football already. I've been missing it since I left.
Well, so you said you one of them types that can play all year.
I mean, like, not all year because they do need a rest. Because I mean, I used to play the sport, so like it's grueling. I don't miss being on that field for real because the workouts and everything. And now that I'm pretty much in my 40s, it's like, oh nah, I'm good now and everything.
Hell no, you ain't play that in your 40. Unless you think
That's
you
what I'm
Tom
thinking.
Brady.
Right? Like,
Don't worry.
right?
They'll fool you right on up.
Uh-huh.
And then
Easy.
like just from watching the sport so long, and then with your team and everything, I mean, like you know how it goes, the ups and downs of them seasons, and it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
man, when's it ever gonna like happen again and stuff? 'Cause I mean, like just for me, I'm a Commanders fan. Last time I saw the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, it was what 91. Like, damn.
Well, see, you think like this. Okay. I'm glad you said that, Jane. Right? Y'all won a division win.
It was
Ron, when
2020.
Ron got over there, right?
Yeah, the
Y'all won
first
the
year.
division.
Yeah, the first year,
Okay.
and we were 7-9.
And now you look like you last in the division. Look like the rest of them boys done took a step up. The Eagles, the
Yeah,
Giants last
with
year,
a
and the
giant.
Cowboys. So 360. So we want to do the opposite. We want to come from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, I mean, definitely y'all earned it too, man. Like, what was it? What year was it when y'all played Brady and them? Was that 03 or 04? Yeah, like something, man. Definitely the
It's
Giants,
definitely.
dude. Like, it's crazy seeing what they've been doing. And then the Eagles. I remember when they were like the bottom feeders of the East, and we had
Yeah.
Phoenix. When they now they're Arizona, but when they were Phoenix Cardinals, and they were in the East, and it was like, what are they doing in the East? They're supposed to be in the West. And
Mhm.
then added the teams and split it four all equally and everything.
I mean, man, I don't know. I don't know.
I think y'all them sleepers, man. For real, like all I see is Falcon fans talking trash to y'all. I haven't seen a Buccaneers fan all off season. For real,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah. Locate one.
We don't. Yeah, yeah. We don't know where the fuck they at.
Yeah, dude.
We
Them
we ain't
Green
see them neither,
Bay,
James.
yes, them Green Bay, and one more team I have not seen all off season. I haven't seen too many Cardinal fans too much, but they be popping up here and there, but not a lot. But like it's crazy. You know it's bad when you don't see a Buccaneers fan though. You're like, damn, where the hell they go? They were everywhere when Brady was around.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden he leaves them. That's it. They knew he won't stand long. They knew this day was coming.
Well, they ask everybody like that, man. Okay. I talked to Rams fans, and they did what they did to get that Super Bowl, and people are happy.
Yeah,
Buccaneers fan did what they did to do to get that Super Bowl, right? And then they happy. But now, see, you're gonna have to go through this. You're gonna have to go through this. So do you do what they did, and then now 5 6 years of shit, or do you build your team the right way and sustain success?
I'm with you. Build your team the right way. For real, because that gamble is just gosh, it looks ugly after it's said and done.
It, it looks
Gosh,
ugly. It
yes,
looks
it does.
ugly, bro.
It
It
looks
looks
very ugly.
ugly.
Very ugly. It's scary
But
too,
they
man. It's
was
like,
see they was Panther fans though, James, that wanted to do this. You know, go out there and trade the whole damn farm for Deshaun Watson. Go out there and trade the whole farm for this guy. Go out there and trade Brian Burns for two fucking pick future picks.
I
There were
remember.
people that wanted to do that dumb shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
Yeah, I do too.
they got to learn how to steady the ship, man. And when if this shit turn ugly during the season, it's the motherfucker that's gonna already be wanting motherfuckers' heads. When I'm telling them to pump the brakes already. We just in helmets and shorts right now.
And I really hope Duke get y'all's defense going too, man. Because he was a beast last year with Denver.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to say that Evero should be in better company because we got better athletes than Denver had. But if you come here and do less, then it's kind of like
That could be a big letdown.
that'd
Big
be a huge
letdown.
letdown. I'm like, well, how you
Yeah.
expect to get you a head coach job? You know what I'm saying? Because Evero ain't been a defensive coordinator that long.
No.
You can't
And
just
then also the dude from the Rams. What is it? Brown? Thomas Brown?
Thomas Brown. Yeah,
Thomas Brown,
Yeah.
Thomas Brown.
Isn't this his first year as coordinator?
yeah.
No, no, I think he been a coordinator right with the Rams and the, Denver, right?
Oh
No,
yeah,
well,
that's
he
I
was
right.
the
done tell
coordinator in
you
Denver.
about that goat. He ain't never called no pass plays for them. He has been
Oh
just
no no
a
no no no!
positions
Oh,
guy.
hey, you talking about Everett or you talking about Brown?
He said
I'm
Brown.
talking about Brown
Oh,
now.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I'm
no, no. He was
talking
a
about
position.
Brown.
Yeah. That, I thought you were talking about Everett. I thought you said Everett.
Yeah, I talked about him right before, and I
Okay.
liked what he did at Denver and everything. It's just the only thing that hurt Denver last year. It was it was rustling them, the offense. And I used to
Well,
watch
Q,
Russell's high school games. That's crazy.
Q. That's what I'm saying, Q. The man has experience, NFL experience.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about trying to compare him to Joe Brady, right? The
Mm.
other show that we did. He had NFL experience. Joe Brady didn't have no NFL experience or game flow, call and play experience. You got to get the experience from some damn where. At least he's got
Yeah, true.
NFL experience. He done been in the
That's
game. He
true.
got a ring. He done been on the sideline for how many years? How many years he been on the sideline?
Ooh.
In the NFL. You see what I'm saying? Joe Brady hadn't been, he was in the box. He was up there in the box at LSU. Passing game coordinator. So when you get a promotion, how well do you fucking know a job anyway?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I mean, that's the question I had. So to me, with Frank wanting to, I mean, he the head coach. He can do what the hell he wants to. And then there's still a lot of head coaches out there, and we named them the other day, the head coaches out there that call their own plays on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. If that's their forte, if they're a defensive coach, they're going 9 times they gonna be more privy to that defensive room. If they're offensive minded coach, they're gonna be more privy to the offensive room. They're gonna want to be more hands on the side of the ball that they're more comfortable with. And we already know that Frank gonna want to call them down plays,
Yeah, I can see that.
and he gonna call the plays. So even though Brown was a positional coach, I got to look at his peers, which was Deuce Daly and these other guys. Even Jim Caldwell say that he knocked that interview out the box. They was impressed. That's why they hired the guy.
What
So
does
I
Jim
can
do?
only Jim is like a consultant,
Advisor. Mhm.
advisor,
Okay, okay. All right.
senior advisor. Just like on the other side, Don Capers, senior advisor. So shit,
Okay.
man. I'm just looking at the coaching staff right now,
Yeah.
and I hope Frank, first year coach with all this pressure on him, number one draft pick quarterback and all that, don't try to micromanage this shit. Too many damn cooks in the kitchen. And like you said, I think Pop said that you could be in other rooms, wide receiver room, this room, that room. Why you up there trying to call plays or trying to micromanage the whole offense, oversee the whole offense? I don't know. What y'all think?
I know this is make it or break it for him this year. And he has to, like, if he wants to do it right, he better do it right. Because, like, I think the Colts kind of, like, did him wrong by always changing everything up for him. But, like, he needs to find his aggressive side like he was in Philly.
Mm.
Because when he was up in Philly, he was scary. And he was still scary last year when we played him and stuff. But, I mean, also, Matt Ryan didn't play either. And he should have destroyed us because they had us. But for some reason, I think Matt was in that game. And I don't know. Also, Matt Ryan's just, I don't know. His arm ain't the same like he used to be either. But I know he's to find that side for real. I mean, he seems happy with y'all. But seeming happy is a totally different thing and shit.
Yes, sir. Well, you know what? This is one of them things, man. We appreciate you coming on. We'll go ahead and probably just go ahead and shut this thing on down tonight. I know everybody want to catch
Sure,
the
man.
finals.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm glad you said that because I forgot that started tonight.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
the basketball game is on. I know y'all want to go catch them finals.
Yes, sir. So, man, without further ado, man, make sure y'all comment, like,
Who
and
y'all got?
subscribe to the channel. I got the Heat.
You got the Heat? Nice.
I got
Get
the
a bro.
Nuggets.
Yeah. I've been seeing Joker all day. Joker in 5, Joker 4. Like what? Just the whole team. It ain't.
If it ain't gonna be a sweep, it's Joker in 5. Joker in 5.
I think Jimmy gonna give him something too, man. He's gonna put it up. He's been doing good.
He gonna put up and lose.
Jimmy.
But I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy
Thank y'all for coming through, rocking with us, showing us love.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back before y'all know it.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, Jimmy. James. No, Jimmy. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler. James, we'll holler at you.
All right, man. Y'all have yourselves a good night and welcome. This has been Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. So show that love.
Keep pounding.